Hello, hello, my darlings. Can you say, girls trip? Can you tell that I am ready to go back already? I'm talking about our girls trip that we took to Vegas. If you've never been to Vegas, or if you're looking to make a trip with your girls or with other people and you want a couple of recommendations of places to go, I have a few spots that you must try. So let's get started. Of course, I needed a really good reason to go to Vegas with my girls. So it was my sister-in-law's birthday.
Happy birthday, Brody!
50th birthday at that. Perfect opportunity to get out of town from Southern California. It's just a quick flight over. I ended up using Spirit Airlines because they were by far the cheapest airline, but I will tell you that they will charge you for bags. Not only if you want to check them, but if you want to carry them on, they charge you for carry-on. So just a note about that. So my personal item was very large. Let's just say that. I mean, the Vegas airport is like no other airport because people are already sitting down and gambling. Yes, there is literally casinos in the Vegas airport. So funny. I'm not a huge gambler. Actually, I hardly gamble at all. But for those of you who like it, this is a paradise. As soon as you get off the plane, you can try your luck. We stayed at the MGM, which we stay there a lot, and there's a couple of reasons. There's so many great restaurants, there's lots of other things to do within the hotel, and it's really central to a lot of other places on the Vegas Strip. One of my favorite things to do in Vegas is actually to eat. I love the restaurants in Vegas. They have so many like celebrity chef restaurants, and they are so delicious. So we ended up eating at, did we do Hakkasan? The restaurant Hakkasan is a restaurant and it's also a nightclub. So we went there for dinner on the first night and it blew my mind. Everything that everybody had, there were like 6 of us ladies, so I tasted everybody's stuff. So I know that everybody's meal was absolutely fantastic and their presentation of food is exquisite. So it's not an inexpensive restaurant, but you definitely get what you pay for. It's an amazing experience. And even walking into the restaurant, I believe it was like, was it covered with flowers? Oh, and their desserts were just pieces of art. So if you're staying at the MGM or even anywhere nearby on the Strip and you want to check out an amazing restaurant, I highly recommend Hakkasan. After we had totally filled our bellies with a couple of drinks and some really good food, we decided to hit Magic Mike.
It's my sister-in-law's 50th birthday, but I'm starting to feel like it's mine.
Magic Mike is really interesting because it's a combination of a Cirque show and like strip air show, like Thunder Down Under type of thing. So at times it's very like tasteful and beautiful and like incredible, and then other times it's just like, okay, like it's just girls' night, we're having a good time. So we behaved ourselves, we had a really good time, but it was very nice to watch. So being so into fashion and clothing, I mean, I love going to Vegas because it's one of the best places to shop. I love their indoor malls. They're incredible. I mean, their indoor malls are an experience in themselves. So we hit Caesar's Palace, and I'll put some of the video clips up. Oh my gosh, Caesar's Palace is gorgeous. It really is a lot of elements of the Greek and Roman, you know, type of architecture, and they even have like special little tiny mini shows in the mall that are just like part of the architecture. It's very interesting. And all of the storefronts, I have to say, in this mall are just gorgeous. Like they're well done. And even like I remember walking into Marciano. That's one of my favorite stores, Guess, you know, the Guess Marciano store. So we walked in there and they had, like, they were serving us drinks while we were shopping. Can we do that everywhere, please? Even the H&M store was like It was just grand. That's all I can say. It was just grand. I mean, and sometimes I swear, they carry styles in the Vegas malls that they don't have here in Southern California. Like, I know, because I had just went to H&M, and then I get to Vegas and I'm like, where was the style? Where was the style? And they're really, really cute. I mean, I guess the people there are always going out. It's really good weather. Makes sense. We definitely took our time going through the mall. If you haven't been to Caesar's Palace to go shopping, you're missing out. You've got to go. Of course, the indoor mall has like a blue sky, so you feel like you're outside. It's crazy. So the second night was so much fun. We also had decided, you know, birthday girl wanted to get her groove on. She wanted to get some dancing in, and we knew that Hakkasan was also a nightclub. So after they're done with restaurant hours, I don't know, maybe around 10, I'm just guessing, but then it turns into a nightclub. So we went back there and we stood in line and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. Oh my God, I hate standing in line for nightclubs. We did it because birthday girl really wanted to get our groove on, but by the time we got in there, we could not move. There was nowhere to dance, believe me. We couldn't even get to the bar. There were so many people. We stayed for 5 minutes and we left. I'm sorry, Hakkasan. It's ridiculous to make people wait an hour and a half to get in a club that we can't move in. So recommend them for food, but not for the nightclub. The second night, we were spending a lot of time in Mandalay Bay, the hotel, so we decided to eat there, and we checked out Lupo by Wolfgang Puck. Also an incredible, like an Italian style restaurant, really good wine, really good drinks, excellent food, great ambiance, like 5 stars all around. And it was right next to the Cirque show that we were going to. One of my favorite things that we did while we were in Vegas is we went to the Michael Jackson 1 show, which is the Cirque du Soleil show. It was incredible. Not one of the dancers was trying to be Michael Jackson, which I really appreciated because you just can't replace him. But so they used all of his original music and they put their own twists to things, and it was just extremely well done. And not having ever seen Michael Jackson in concert before, this was really like, it filled a part of me that I didn't know was empty. I knew it was empty. I will link all of the places that we visited down below, so if you're going on a trip to Vegas and you want to check out some of these spots, then you too can have the time of your life. Until next time, mwah!